Hi and welcome back to Live and Breathe Horses. It's a rather cloudy day here today in bonnie Scotland, but it's very peaceful. Something very soft and nice about the quality of the air today, and we've had glorious sunny weather all week, so not complaining about that. Anyway, today we're going to talk about emotional signposting. So I got fascinated by this and the work of Dr. Susan David, to which I will put a link below in the description. So it's basically, I'm really into feeling the emotions, not blocking them, because that makes us ill. And this takes that a stage further. So feeling the emotions and noticing what they mean. So for example, I know for me, when something makes me cry, it means it really, really matters, So rather than just brushing that off and thinking I don't want to cry, it's okay to go into the crying, but also to notice what it is about, and how can I use that to transform my life into being more passionate, fully human, authentic, and total in everything I do. And it got me thinking about our horses. So it's also a very useful thing with them, isn't it? To notice their emotions and what is that signposting, why are they having a strong emotion about that? Whether they're scared of something, what do they like? Excuse me. So this is very important to, build that connection deeper with our horse, to understand them better. And when we can notice what they're feeling and react appropriately to let them process that and help them through it, support them, give them what they need, it also builds trust every time we can do that, which is so important, that's and then when they do have these big strong emotions and we are a bit more clear what it's about and what's bringing that on and how to help them through it. So that is a long practice, and I think a big part of that is believing them. So, I constantly see people saying things about their horse like, oh, he's just being silly. Oh, he's trying to wind me up. Horses don't do that. They really don't. So one of my favorite quotes from the amazing Maya Angelou is, people always show you who they are. Believe them. So I wish I'd known this decades ago. And I could have avoided so much heartache in my life if I'd known and understood that. But anyway, now I do, so that's good. I'm still alive, so I can still use that. But the important word in that is show, not tell, It's not what people are telling, blah, blah, blah. People show you who they are. And so do horses, they show us who they are. And the first thing is to believe that. And, Umo can have very strong emotions. So it's always, first of all, believing him. And then what is that signposting? What does that mean? And of course, we don't always know. It's not that horse communication expert or anything like that. It's just that we are aware of it and notice it and believe it and look for patterns and, do our best to be open to that feeling. And how can we sort it out, And when they have these feelings, what does that bring up in us? And is that helpful? Noticing and being honest with our own emotions. If our horse is scared of something, does it make us scared? Because we have to be honest with ourselves about that. Otherwise, we can't help our horse. So, yeah, I find it a very, very fascinating subject. So I hope that also means something to you. Biscuit and I are going to go and do a bit of exercise. What do you think, Biscuit? He's looking quite... What are you looking at? You're looking very serious. I haven't brought the other two in this morning. Quite often I bring them all in so they get a rest off the grass because we've got so much grass. Opposite thing from in Spain, there was never enough grass. But here in Scotland, wow, they've got tons of grass. So when I'm going to do a bit of work with one or all, it's nice to bring them all in. And then they all get like an hour, a couple of hours in the middle of the day off the grass, now that the days are so long and they can be out for much longer. So... Anyway, thank you very much for joining us today. Hope that's helpful to you. Keep tuning into the light and I look forward to see you next time.